So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Alright, hi everyone, Martha. So, I finished reading the Riverstar Home thing. I know I'm a couple months late to it because I like to do a weird reading schedule. I read Warriors book, Prince, Peter, Percy Jackson, and then I read Five Nights at Freddy's book. Then maybe if I feel like I read something else. So time for me to read Warriors book, and I'm think a month late for this. So this one it's okay because wasn't that good of a book. Sadly, because most of it's recapping Dawn of the Clans. The first half of it is explaining how River Ripple got to the clans, which is humans invaded where he was living, and he ended up getting washed down to end up in a river and washed down to the clans, and being chosen by Star Clan even though he was not part of the mountains and doesn't really care what they do as one of their chosen leaders. And most of the time during this book, he's mostly a camera for the rest of the books because they keep on mentioning things that happen in the other books. And Knight ends up finding him, who his friend is, and helping him. And so when we finally get to a part where it's just him, when it's not recapping what happened in the last books, we have Ark, who was River Ripple's mentor in the last part, and this is where I guess mentors and apprentices came from. Because really, beforehand they didn't really have that in these books, in the Dawns. So Ripper goes and saves him after he gets his 9 lives, and then he finds out that his old home was being taken over by Slash, the bad guy, in the last book series, and so we find out where he is, and Ripple loses 2 lives up there on the way there, basically, and not telling Knight about this, so she's in charge, not knowing that she has in charge, but I guess she does a great job as it, and they don't end up together, even though if you read the book, it really would make sense, but she says that she lost a mate, so she doesn't want to ever be in a mate relationship again. So yeah. And really, she's one of the best characters in this book, as at least she stays true to her or character in the other book, and the actual Dawn of the Clan books. While Ripper, who as far as we know, did not have any kittens, all of a sudden gets chosen to have some in here. If he did have kittens, it would be for everything, because how he said that, how he treated Clear Sky. Clear Sky at the end of this book is the bad guy because he would not allow he wanted to take over River Clan's territory while Riverpool's gone because there's no leader there. And when he came back with a new mate, which is named Flinched. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Flinched Inch. she's pregnant with kittens, and at first she doesn't want to go back because she doesn't want to miscarry and know that somehow she changes her mind. So yeah, this book feels like a lot of head palming in this because how weird the pacings is, how weird they pace this story, and stuff like that. But I don't know. So yeah, I don't know what to give this book. Probably gonna give it like a 4 out of 10. Like the part, it takes so long to get to when it's able to have its own story. Is It's not worth it. So yeah, I'll see. So that's basically it. When we read the last page to you, like I usually do. The sad thing is, they didn't do in here. They didn't do the little comic end at the very end like they usually do, which is sad. That's what I used to like about these special editions, but I was like so disappointed when they didn't have one of those. But oh well. Okay, Riverstar raced after pace clearing from Shock Thunder Pass and with the creek up towards the air and lifted the tree's branch twisted after a spine carrying away. Riverstar's heart joyed into flow. He might be an outsider. He might not even promote understanding and our leader if the river with his allies, and he felt connected the deep soul. He was protecting himself, protecting him again. His clan would be safe. He would raise his kids by the shore to be strong, proud through clan, and know one day, after all, Riverstar was gone, his clan would be keep first clan alive and strange, different, a fish, or prefer peace and brave the water. He never thanked the river enough for all it had done given him. He looked around him, and they watched the trees breathe careers. Night glanced at him. StarClan is with us. Yes. He blinked warmly. Night has been at his side since the river was carried him here. She watched him grow and had changed before helping realize that she needs dreams of the clan on the island. If the river was born then, Night would help him raise carry on to the water as the queen tendered. Alright, I meant to reread some of it, so sorry if you have to reread it. I think it was right here. Yes, he blinked at her warmly. Night has been by her side since River had carried him here. He watched him grow and had changed him to help him realize that his dreams were clan on the island. If the river had been first River Clan, the Night had helped him raise it carefully and watched as a queen touched her kitten. He could never have asked for a better support. She was his dearest friend, and cat who trusts his life. His clanmates shifted around and down into the mounting of the water. The rain water as dropped into the fur, but his eyes shorted into triumph. Riverstar's heart had ached with happiness and lifted his tail into shore as he broke before it lays onto the starlight. And listened over the clouds and glanced over to the surface face of water. Back at camp, his kittens would be waiting for him with Splinter. Come on, he viewed. Let's go home. Okay, so there you guys go. So, like I said, I'm probably gonna give this one like a 4 out of 10. So, read if you want to, but you don't really have to. So, see you guys later. Like, share, and subscribe, and bye bye.